something that she said just went, oh, okay. She said, you work with gentle souls. Drives me nuts when I see on Instagram people proclaiming that they're making like 10k months and 50k months, and I just sometimes question how true that is. One week later on getting to know my garden, and I now know where the asparagus is. It's very obvious. How cool is that? Oh, look at that cute little baby asparagus. It looks like our possum has eaten half of the asparagus though. One day I'll share you a story about the possum. Oh, there's more. Another asparagus stalk coming up. I showed you the kale last week. Still not sure what that is. And our tomatoes. I'm trying to have the whole experience with getting to know the garden by smelling it, by touching the leaves, by engaging all of my senses. The other day I had a counselling appointment in the morning, and unfortunately it was cancelled. I was feeling really down about this, and I thought to myself, I have a choice. I could either stay at home, try and do more marketing, try and really push for my counselling services and feel down on myself, or I could take myself out for breakfast, do something nice and just be in the moment and enjoy being in a different atmosphere. And so normally when I go out for breakfast, I go to the same cafe without fail every time, and I always get the same meal. But this particular morning, I really felt my intuition was telling me to go somewhere different, to go to a different cafe, to go away from my normal surroundings and go on a bit of an adventure. So I went to this really, I just love this cafe. It's just got such an awesome atmosphere. I don't know why I don't go there more often, but anyways, so I'm at this cafe and I see this beautiful woman walk past me. She would have been in her, I'm guessing, in her 50s, and just everything about her, she just oozed confidence and like a goddess queen. I've always learnt that when I see something nice about somebody, to tell them. She was wearing this really cool outfit. She was wearing a kimono and it just stood out to me. It was just shining. So I called out to her and I said, oh,
excuse me, I really like your kimono.
And I saw on her face this big bright smile came up, and she was carrying her computer and everything. She goes, oh, just give me a moment. I just gotta go put my stuff down. I'll be right back. So she went off, she went to a table, she set herself up, and she came back with her business card, and she introduced herself, and she said, oh, I'm actually a business owner and I sell these kimonos. I have a shop. Did you wanna check it out? I'm having a sale. And I was stoked. So her shop is in this really beautiful, cute little part of the Sunshine Coast. I didn't know it existed. If I didn't say something about her kimono and how beautiful she looked, then I wouldn't have learnt about the shop. And I saw on her card that she also did breath work and just women's circles, and she just had this incredible vibe about her and this incredible business. So a couple of days later, I decided to go check out her shop, and I brought myself one of her kimonos, which I just love. I feel like a queen when I'm wearing it. I just love the way it feels on me. It's really nice, especially in this hot weather. It's quite cooling. I buy the kimono and I tell her, oh, I saw that you also do breath work and that's awesome. I'm a therapist. I also love helping people. And she asked me, what do I do? Like, what type of therapy do I do? And I always get awkward when I tell people my niche. Most people, when they're counsellors, the niche might be marriage counselling or grief and loss or, I don't know, depression, anxiety. But I like to see myself as I love helping all people with all those type of issues, trauma, sexual trauma, grief and loss, relationship issues. But it's the person that I enjoy working with, the type of person. So I said to her, oh, I work with introverts and empaths. And you might have known from this video how I feel awkward these days saying that I work with INFJs, even though I love talking about INFJs and being an INFJ and talking to you as an INFJ. But I said to her, I work with introverts and empaths. Something that she said just went, oh, okay. She said, you work with gentle souls. I was like, whoa. gentle souls. And she said, you're a gentle soul. I was like really touched by that. And I went away and I thought, is this why my intuition led me to that cafe? I've been questioning about my marketing and how to market myself and wanting to bring in elements of spirituality as well, but not in that extreme way, because I'm all about balance. I hope you know that. I love balance. And gentle souls, it just hit me and it resonated. And I'd love to know from you what you think about gentle souls. Do you see yourself as a gentle soul? I think you're a gentle soul. All of my clients that I've worked with are all gentle souls. I love them. Yes, we've gone through trauma and hard times, and sometimes we didn't know if we were gonna survive or live, but on the other side of that, it made us gentle and strong. And an update on the back here. All weekend, well actually for the past couple of weeks, we have been having people collect our rocks. So you might remember last week we had this all like covered in rocks, and our goal is to remove it all and put native violas growing here with some crazy paper stepping stones. And yeah, we're getting closer to getting rid of all the rocks, and we'll probably get rid of the garden bed there so that it's easier to access the clothesline. So I'm learning what is growing here. And apparently it's broccoli, which I'm very excited about. I love broccoli and I can't wait to see it. I'll keep you updated on that. And over here, ooh, okay, that's probably not a good thing, hey? I might need to remove him. Apparently we have cucumber growing, corn, peas. I knew we had peas. I thought we'd come out here for a bit of a chat. As you may know or not know about me, I'm all about transparency. And you know, all the marketing gurus and all the people on the internet would tell you not to be transparent in this way and to just pretend and to fake it till you make it. But I just think that is not helpful. And if you're a small business owner, I don't think it's helpful for me to come to you and pretend that everything is perfect and great, because it's not in terms of business. So a couple of months ago, I was really busy. I had a full cancelling clients list or appointments. I was full, had no more space. And that was amazing. It was incredible. And you might have seen this video here where I was actually kind of freaking out about it as well, because suddenly I had no time. I had no time for marketing. I had no time to be creative, and everything just felt stressful. And then since the new financial year, and definitely since inflation has really gone up with, you know, the cost of food and the cost of living and fuel prices going up, I have found that one by one, my business has gotten quieter. I mean, some of my clients finished up because they were actually done and they're doing incredible. And then there's been others that have had to prioritize other things in terms of finances. And I get it, because with the Maslow hierarchy of needs, our first priority is always food and shelter and safety. And unfortunately, mental health takes a back seat. So I've been quietly freaking out about this, and feel like I've really gone intense on the marketing, and it has, maybe you haven't seen it like this, but it's felt like I'm just like pushing for sales, and I hate it. I hate that feeling. I hate the ick of it. I just love therapy. I love having a conversation with you. I just love chatting with you. I love helping people get breakthroughs, and I wish that with a counselling business we didn't have to do the sales and the marketing part. And I'm going to try and make my Instagram, and maybe you've seen it on this, like more conversational and more inviting, an invitation for that conversation, because I'm sick of pushing, I'm sick of trying. There's a part of me that just wants to give up, but then there's a stronger part of me that won't give up, because I love what I do so much. And I know that, like with any business, there's always the quiet times, and before I know it, I'm going to be busy again, and then maybe I'll be complaining to you about how busy I am. I hope not. I'm trying to find more of a balance. I love looking for lessons and learning the reason behind things and what I can take from it. And I really have felt within my intuition that there's a requirement of me to slow down, to live a slower life, and to use this time, this quiet time, to nurture my health and nurture my family, and to get to know my garden and get to know food and learning how to grow food and be with food, and to enjoy being in the kitchen and to enjoy putting good food in my body, because I certainly need it. I miss the healthy part of me that I was before I became a mum, and I'm slowly bringing her back. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because drives me nuts when I see on Instagram people proclaiming that they're making like 10k months and 50k months, and I just sometimes question how true that is. And if it is true, like, bravo, congratulations, that's awesome. But I also know so many women in business who are doing it tough. And so if that's you, I want you to know that you're not alone, and we will get through this together, and it's going to be okay. We just got to stay true to ourselves.